Hey, welcome back. Sitting around looking at this photo, going over it with a fine-tooth comb and just getting my mind blown, one being after the other. And I just thought, wow, I better just hit record on this. I have shared this photo before, but I did not look at it as close as I wanted to. It's one of those new photos. And the only thing I showed before was a female Sasquatch up here in the corner here. So I spent some time today looking at this picture, and it has just taken me, and I just can't wait to share this. So I'll start with her. You see the female Sasquatch here. I've shared this picture several times, but there's so much more than meets the eye that I just could not contain myself. They just keep taking it to other levels. They are right in front of us during the day. There's thousands of them in front of us during the day. It's not what you think. They don't run around at night, and they run around all the time. So you see her. It's her brow ridge, her eyes amber, her nose, her mouth. There's another guy right here. I did not see him before. He looks like he's got pretty full hair. You can only see the left side of his face and his eye, his eyebrow, his mouth right here. And there's another one right here. You can see its hair poking here, its eyebrows, right eye, left eye, nostril. And I was searching for her body because I didn't see it. But you could see her left arm pretty good right here. But you can't really see the rest of her down here. I guess it's a little darker and you could make it out a little bit, but not much. So I'm looking at this photo and I'm knowing that there's dozens of other things in it. So I'm trying to figure out these shapes and whatnot that I've been staring at that's been getting my attention. And one of them is this area right here. These dots here always got my attention here. It's just crazy. So, right here, that is I don't know if that's a Sasquatch or what, but it's got the shape, the upside down pear-shaped face. Eyeball. See that? Focus on the face outline. And the eyeball. There's another little one sitting right in her lap right here. You could see that when it looks like it's in the physical. He's got a long nose, gray face, black fur. But this is a day giant. But that is nothing. This is tiny. There's another one right in the middle here manifesting. You can see it's got a beige face, really long lips. I don't know if you could see that. You probably can. This is amazing. But this right here is the face. This is how they hide. I don't know if they hide through the trees. Look at one big black tooth, another one. It's got gigantic teeth. You could see the beige a little bit. If you add the color, you could start to see the beige. It's hiding in another dimension, I suppose, partly. Why is it? It can see through the tree, though, somehow. But I did not see that the last time I showed this photo. I only showed this female Sasquatch. So she's sitting here. Another little one here. This female's over here. And right here, there's another face. Oh, this one's hard to see. It doesn't look like a Sasquatch. It looks like it has a beak almost. And its eyeball, its pupil is up top. Same with on the other eye. You can see the pupil a little bit. But it's got a beak. It looks like a really big bird manifesting through. So again, there's the female Sasquatch with red hair. It's one of the clearest ones I've ever seen. The other one's sitting next to her. I believe that's the male. This is the female. This is the male. And the baby's right here. One of the babies. All right. So, and then I noticed over on this side, right over here, this smoky manifestation. And that's how manifestations usually appear in photographs, smoky. So, getting a little bright there. This is amazing. So I already know from previous photos that this is the ear of a guardian or dog man coming up from the ground, underground, if you will. That is the ear of a dog man, guardian. I have another photo I shared on another video, a couple back, with the face coming up from the ground, same thing. And you could vaguely see another one back here coming up. If you stare at these pictures, you will start to, maybe your eyes will start to see. Right here is like a caveman coming through. This guy's incredible. You can see his hair part. He's got black hair, long black hair. His hair is parting. In his eyes, in his nose, clear as day. In his mouth. He seems to have like a grayish face and long black hair. And there is a Sasquatch manifesting directly in front of him. This is the brow ridge. The turn right here looks like an orangutan turn. No offense to them. They're not orangutans, but that's what they look like. So that's the left brow ridge right there, and the left eye coming down, and the nostrils. The right one's kind of hidden, but it's manifesting. And believe it or not, this line right here is a really big one manifesting, and his teeth are vaguely visible. I've been staring at these photos for years and years, and I could see right through them. And everybody's got the vision, so the more you look, the more you'll see. So the Sasquatch that is manifesting here, you can see she's like a lightish red. But yeah, this line right here is a giant, a really big male coming through. His left eye is right here, coming through amberish. And his right eye is right here. And you can see his mouth and his teeth just a little bit. And this is the outline of his face. Very difficult to see. But that's a true manifestation right in front of your eyes. It does look like an orangutan manifesting. I could see another guy right here. It's a conical shaped head right here. There's something red right here. That was an amazing manifestation. I had to share that with you, but it gets better. So we'll go up to the top of this tree over here. I just found these guys too, so bear with me for one moment. All right, here they are. I believe these are spirits. This guy right here is a floating head. You don't see a body. Hopefully I can bring this out without too much pixelization, but I'm not sure what we're looking at anymore. You can see his eyes. He's got a long nose, this guy, in his mouth, and he's just like a floating head. Almost looks like he's got another eye right here on his forehead that I just noticed. But in front of him, there's this head right here. Eyeball, nose, mouth. It looks like a cigarette. Arms, legs. It looks like he's wearing pants. And this guy's behind him. Please tell me you see that. I just noticed this today. See this guy's eyeball? His nose is long. He's got like a reddish face. It looks like he has another eye on his forehead. And this guy looks very small. He's got pants on, and he's in the tree, and he's got a cigarette in his mouth, his nose, his left eye, his right eye, top of his head. I believe those are spirits. There's another one right here. I like this one the best. You could see right through these trees right here, this hole. Well, this is an eye. This is an eye and a nose right here. And the mouth is here. Look at that for a second. It is a little man with a cigarette in his mouth, wearing pants. Maybe it's a doll. Maybe it's a doll that somebody threw way up in the tree, a doll with a cigarette in its mouth, sitting next to a guy with a big nose with an eye on his forehead. Oh, bless the elders. The elders have blessed. Look at this. This is beautiful. There's one more thing I'd like to share in this photo, and now I know that there was a big one in here somewhere. I know there's more that I'm probably missing. Actually, there's one that I want to show you. I can find him again. Yeah. A lot of these guys got long nose. See, his hair's really big. It's covering the green from behind. There's a break in his hair right here. You can see the green through the break in his hair. But he's got an extremely dark face. I know a lot of them paint their faces. I see some pretty cool tribal painting on their faces out there sometimes. But this guy looks like he's got a completely dark face. You can see his hair really well. And this right here, believe it or not, this is the truth, is the giant. As tall as the trees. This is his right eye, his left eye. You can see his nostrils right here. And it looks like he's not happy. This is the top of his head. You can see his eyebrow. That is a living giant. This is real. I'm not certain how they look through the trees, but you can see them somehow in the trees. Are they the trees? Maybe they are. But this is a living giant. This is his eyebrows. Check this out when I zoom out. He's looking over both of these trees from behind him. Peace.